Oi, have you heard of the DaggaDaze? DaggaDaze? What's that?
Presto beat.
Y'all ready.
What up, y'all? And welcome to another episode of the DaggaDaze Show. We are now officially, I think, at the third episode, and I am pumped, and I'm just trying to keep this ball rolling. So, in our last episode, we talked about the guerrilla grafters, and I hope some people have taken note and even done some research and try to get into it themselves. That'd be sweet. Hey, girl, chill out. Ella, that's my dog, freaking out about the outside world. I get it. But, so, today's episode, we're going to get straight into our meditation, and then we're going to go right into our current events. Our current event today. I hope I don't offend nobody, but I might offend some people, and there's no offense needed. Just know anything I say with love and with my perception, and if it offends you, I'm sorry. I'm strictly just speaking my mind, and I think sometimes we're, especially in the news atmosphere, where people are always trying to be too politically correct, and that's coming into where we're talking about. Hey, let's get into our morning meditation. Alright, so today's current event. Take a deep breath. Has the transitioning community gone too far? And I believe it had gone too far a while ago. My thing is, I'm not against trans at the fuck all. I find some trans people, first off, cool people. They're just people, honestly. They're cool people, but like, if I must say like they're attractive or anything like that, like honestly, I just view them as people with their own ways of perceiving the world. That's just their thing. Now my thing is here for why we were talking about it today is because I think we got to a weird area where it went from people's real lives situations, and I'm sure actual trans people will vouch for this. They can probably sniff them out, probably smell them out. People who have done or started being trans of some sort strictly out of the trend of it all. And it's I know this is a fucking hot subject, sticky subject to talk about, but I can't say for a fact, but my perception tells me some of y'all out here saying you're trans, saying you're bi, saying you're poly, saying you're something of not the traditional, just to shake things up, just to be hot with everything. But then at the same time, I see you complaining day in and day out about how volatile and unsteady your mind is when it comes to even handling what you've done to yourself or what you're trying to do in this world of either being poly or one of these things that it requires you to not to almost break the mold that your parents or your elders have set for you, that this country, the world pretty much has set, this can't say the world, but the monogamous culture. I personally understand, honestly, I can't say I'm opposed to any of it at all. Like, at all. I mean, I'm not going to get into details, but yeah, I'm not opposed to any of it at all. But at the same time, I really don't think people took into account when you start telling kids, this is all good and everything, you also need to let them know it's also good to just be you too. Just you, if you want to be just you, or take some time to figure it out. And I don't think people are allowing that time. That is like, hell, I barely even figured myself out, and I'm 30 years old. Like, I don't expect any kid, in my opinion, any kid, like, not gonna say it's impossible, but I'm not gonna expect it. And I'm also gonna put a lot more stringent, like, red tape. I mean, the smoking cigarettes or anything else that has an age limit on it. I think the trans community or the transitioning community or anything like that needs to like really take a hard look at what they're actually doing in this literal world that we literally live in, with our physical bodies that work on rules that we didn't make up. We didn't create these rules, and we're just fucking with them. Okay? So like, I understand, like, I'm gonna keep saying it. I understand some people, totally valid. You feel a certain way, you did your thing, and you are completely 120% happy. I don't think we're talking about the people that did their thing and then are not happy, and then they're trying to figure out, do I go backwards? How do I go backwards? Now that I've made this huge, grandioso, announcement coming out to everybody with this, how do I go backwards? And we're not talking about that. I think we need to address that heavily. So that's where the story comes from. This trans doctor who helps teens transition says it now has gone too far. I probably wouldn't have even talked about it if I didn't see this trans doctor who is responsible for a lot of people transitioning themselves. I think I might have made some oopsies, and I think I might have made this a little too easy to do. And so I'm gonna share a couple of screenshots, and if I can find a clip, if anything, just go. I'm not gonna put a clip. Go to the New York Post and check out the story if you want to know more. But this also goes down into my opinion something like trans in sports. We had that recently. I don't remember the names because I don't follow that heavily, but from the beginning of it becoming trendy to become trans or be trans, it was, what about sports? Ella. And sports is one of those things. It's like, as an athlete myself, I know for a fact it doesn't even matter. Like, we men are different than women, and I don't believe we have gotten to a point where our natural born being is just going to be completely ixnayed when we're doing these things to ourselves. We have our muscle definitions. We have the way our creator made us. Our creator, God, Buddha, whatever you wanna. We were made. We didn't make ourselves. We were made, and then we decided to start editing. If you know anything about editing, when you start editing shit can get really fucked up real quick. Whether it be pictures, video, fucking 3D art, and even 3D art. 3D art. If you mess with 3D art, yeah, like imagine that kind of editing going wrong in your real life. Next thing you know, your head's coming out your asshole because of just some weird numbers that you didn't see in the back burner, and you didn't really think that, oh, this is gonna equal that, and that will equal that, so that might even make that go that way. And then it's like almost everyone's out here just experimenting on themselves, and it's cool. Well, that's what we're here for, to experiment on ourselves. But I think we should really, really take it like some be more transparent about everything that's happening to everyone. And that's all I got to say on the matter. That's it for current events. Now we're going to go on to something a little bit lighthearted, more lighthearted. Will it juggle? Let's go. So, we're here for Will It Juggle, and I guarantee you, I feel like today it's not gonna be good at all. It's gonna be horrible. We're gonna drop it all. So, Will It Juggle features today this guy. Hello. Can't even sit up straight. This guy. Hello. And these guys. Look at this. This is two stuffed animals in one. I don't know, but it's freaking me out. I'm gonna put that back in there though. Alright. Well, juggle. Let's go. Get out of here, Ella. Alright. I don't know how to even start this. Hard. Yeah. You know what time it is? Stay or die. Woogity, woogity, woogity. Yo. So for today's free game gospel, I'm actually gonna call my mom, and we're gonna ask her for some free game. Let's go. Hold on a second, I can't hear you. Hello? Say again?
I said good morning.
Oh, good morning, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, happy Easter. Whatever that means for our family.
Happy Easter to you.
You doing anything with the family there?
No. Just working.
They're not doing anything themselves?
No.
Oh. Alright. Well, before I let you go, it looks like you're in the middle of something. I need some free game. Anything off the top of your mind that you would want to share with the world as some free game? I don't got you on camera. Don't mind. Don't worry.
Game like what?
Anything that you think people should know that is something that is not common knowledge that we know that is not taught in schools and is taught
How to
by.
put out fires.
Huh?
How to put out fires.
What fires?
Any kind of fire.
Okay, what fire?
There was a trash can fire yesterday, and people didn't know how to respond to the trash, something in the trash being on fire.
I'm not too sure you're the source on how to stop trash can fires.
I put it out.
Oh, really? What'd you do?
Put a lid on it.
And what did that do?
It takes the oxygen away, and it's like when you put your fingers on a match and put it out.
Alright, so although it seems simple to anybody listening, that actually is a good one, because in the fact that you're able to explain it. But yeah, you look around like it's wild, but yeah, it's not common knowledge, because the reason I even clarified to ask you why you did that is to see if you actually knew why you did it. What?
Yeah, I was very annoyed yesterday.
I bet, but those are those kind of things though that I feel like it is good for the free game. Like, because yes, although it should be common knowledge that if there's a fire that can be contained, you contain it till you take its oxygen away. But people be wanting to throw things on it first thing, and I'm assuming that's what happened.
No, they left the trash can lid open while talking about it and looking at it and wondering what to do.
Was it a metal trash can or what?
I don't even know what kind of trash can it was. In the middle of the night. It was dark. It was not in the middle of the night, but it was dark though.
Well, I mean, was it like a one that had
I think they're all plastic trash cans.
Was it a lid that was separate, or was it a lid that you could just flip on top?
It was on it.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of retarded motherfuckers.
They should probably post that on the trash can, probably, maybe. Like, in case of fire, put a picture, like, of a thing, like, what to do. Because clearly, they didn't know what to do. That's kind of funny, because
They're about to waste the fire department dollars to have a whole team of people come here to come close.
I mean, it wouldn't be a waste fully, because at least a group of people might learn a lesson. Did you try to educate nobody?
Get a nice bill for it.
Oh yeah, of course. So after you did it, did they understand why you did it, or was that still lost on people?
No, because I was already really pissed off. And I told the other guy,
So hold on, you
30s or 40s, you just been there watching it?
You sound like you pulled a NickMay on the ass. You sound like you pulled a NickMay on the ass. You watched some people be simpletons to the point that it got you mad, and you went and fixed the situation angrily, and then walked the fuck away. And what?
There were tantrum afterwards.
Yep, that sounds just like me. Seeing some shit going wrong, looking at some poop fools like, why aren't you handling it?
It was like, how dare you not know to just put a lid on it? That simple.
Well, actually, I'm glad that was the free game because I was not expecting that of all the things that you would but yeah.
Fresh.
Huh?
It's fresh.
I was hoping to get something fresh. I thought you would have something else fresh, like something to do with telemarketers or credit or something fresh that you could drop. But no, that's fresh. And that's real life.
That's a trigger point for me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. You do have your history with dealing with fires, so you ain't about that life.
I believe people can be that retarded.
And that's how house fires get started. People be probably...
Because the problem is something small. The space heater caught on fire. They could have smothered it with the blanket and plug it out. But no, they just going to be around acting crazy.
Yep.
Stovetop fire. They could have put a pot on it, a lid on it, a blanket on it, a towel on it. No.
Nope, they let the whole kitchen go up in flames. The whole kitchen go up in flames. Because I remember when Shalita and them had the house fire, I guarantee they probably didn't know how to stop that fire. And I remember seeing the damage afterwards. And it looked like it just kind of let it go kind of situation versus a big old like...
Everybody come and look. Each one call the next one down. Look, what to do? Let's run out of the house. Let's call the fire department.
So you tell me we ain't that far off from cavemen still. Look at the fire! Look at the fire!
Let's cook a burger.
Before it stops. Alright, well, that's the main reason I called. I didn't want to really get in. Are you coming back today or what? Or tomorrow? Tomorrow. Alright, well, thank you for the free game. I'm going to stop that right there. Hold on.
I don't know why your thing is spinning.
Alright, guys, we've reached that point again. Thank you all for watching the show again today. Sorry if it took too long. Sorry if it took too short. Doubt it. If you got to this point, thank you. Again, this show from Biga will be posted on YouTube and will be on repeat until Friday. So, thank you again for showing up. I'm going to play out the show with a DaggaDaze talent show of myself playing my ukulele again. And yeah, this will be a song I've actually made up called I Miss You. Pretty short song, and yeah, enjoy. Let's go. Right. 2, 3, 4. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. I miss you. It's hard to see that, but I'm not too sure that I want you back. You hurt me and I forget that daily, especially when I wake up lonely. You and I hard to pull apart like a Lego. Do I need to share it? I don't think so. If I cannot use it, I hope you to do the same. If you can't kindly ask you, be a friend, just be a friend. Just trying to keep myself in my lane. Cause if you're fine, then I should be too. I be a fool obsessing over you. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say yes. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say yes. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. I'm scrolling, trying to left swipe you, but you're part of me. I'd have to harm myself too. Can never get shit done with you. Always fighting over stupid shit. Now I'm done with it. Yeah, poison was my cure. Poison was my cure. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. I miss you and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm only afraid to say it to you. I know you probably understand this. I know you probably feel this too. Yeah, feel this too. Yeah, you feel this too. Oh, you feel this too. Oh yeah, you feel this too. Oh yeah, you feel this too. Oh, you feel this too. Oh yeah, you feel this too. Yeah, you feel this too. great day, y'all. See y'all Friday.
Have you heard of the DaggaDaze? DaggaDaze? What's that?